Hello everyone, this is Anisa, currently studying plant breeding and genetics in the Art Agriculture University Rawalpindi. Today I'm going to be talking about pulai as a fodder tree, so let's get started. So pulai is also known as palosa in Pakistan and especially in India and the subcontinent. It is a native tree of Pakistan, Afghanistan and India. Its scientific name is Acacia modesta or Senegalia modesta Wall. It belongs to the family Fabaceae, previously known as Leguminosae. It is a deciduous tree, which means that it sheds its leaves seasonally. It is a drought-tolerant plant and can be grown easily in areas with annual rainfall of between 250 and 1300 millimeter. It is well adapted to semi-arid and subhumid condition, and it prefers the temperature between -5 to 40 centigrades. It is a frost-resistant tree. It grows in many different types of soil, including dry, shallow soils. Till now, no insect and disease problem have been identified for this tree. Importance of pulai in dry land, especially when talking about Pakistan in the Pothohar region. It can serve as a great source of fodder for animals. Its tender leaves and twigs have high nutritional value and palatability, and they are used as fodder for goats and chemicals. Some people also use its branches as a miswak, which is a kind of a natural teeth brush, and they use it because it has antimicrobial properties. Plant is also used for herbal medicines. It is used to cure muscle problem, back pain and stomach problem. We obtain gum from this plant also, and that gum is also used in different types of medicines. The flowers of the plant are very important in apiculture, and pulai honey is very popular in Pakistan. The wood is also used as fuel and for making Persian wheel, cane crushers and agricultural implements. Talking about the morphology of the pulai, it is a deciduous tree, as I told earlier, and its size is between 3 to 5 meter. The bark of the tree is rough and greenish gray in color. Prickles are also found in this tree. They are present below petioles in the form of pear. They are dark brown, compressed and recurved, and their size is between 4 to 5 millimeter. Pinnae or pinnate or compound leaves are present, and they are present in the form of pear, usually 2 to 3, and the leaflets are also in the form of pears, usually 3 to 5 on a single leaf. They are petiolate, ovate, obtuse, oblique, glaucous, and they have the inflorescence of pulai. The inflorescence is in the form of a pedunculate spike. The length of the spike is about 3.7 to 7.5 centimeter. The length of peduncle is 1.3 to 2.5 centimeter. Length of corolla is 2 to 2.5 millimeter. Calyx is glabrous and broadly campanulate, and its length is 1 to 1.5 millimeter. Many stamens are present there. Pods are usually flat, straight, mucronate, glabrous, type, and stipitate with variable length ranging from 5 to 10 millimeter. Each pod contains about 3 to 5 seeds. Flowering season is between March to May. Nutritional importance. A study was conducted in the Chakwar district for the determination of nutrient content in different leaves of fodder trees, and according to this study, acacia contains 53.43% dry matter, 16.26% crude proteins, and 22.80% crude fiber, 8.08% ash, and 2.13% ethyl extract. Emasculation and breeding techniques. Till now, not that much work is done on emasculation and breeding techniques of pulai. There has been some work done on Acacia nilotica, which is basically relative of Acacia modesta, also known as babul, but no work has been done on pulai, especially in terms of emasculation and breeding techniques. Establishment and management. It can be propagated through seed. Clean seed must be stored in clean and dry places like airtight containers. We can save the seeds for up to 3 years. For planting, best method is to grow them in polythene tubes in a nursery condition containing a mixture of 2:1 silt and manure mixture. Seeds easily germinate within 2 to 3 weeks, but it is better if we transfer the plants to the field after 9 to 12 months. Regarding the work done on Acacia modeста in Pakistan, many studies and researches have been done on Acacia modeста regarding its antimicrobial and antibacterial properties. Pharmacological and phytochemical studies have also been done on Acacia modesta. Acacia modesta leaves have also been investigated for their anti-diabetic properties, and a structural study of Acacia modesta gums have also been done. The government of Pakistan has also launched different projects in which Acacia modesta was also a part of it. For example, the Billion Tree Project and Billion Tree Honey Initiative project also included Acacia modesta being planted on a very large scale. Acacia modesta as a whole is a beneficial tree, and emphasis should be done on its plantation, and awareness should be given to the people about its benefits. It can easily solve our problem of water shortage in dry land, especially in Potahar region. Government should also launch projects and programs like emasculation and breeding techniques of this plant so that we can get maximum usage of this plant. That is all from my side. I hope you guys have got a little bit knowledge of that.